everyone, welcome to the first annual English presentation contest. We will begin the contest in just a moment. Director will provide us with opening remarks.
Hello everyone. Today we are going to hold the first English presentation contest.
There are a few things to note about your presentation.
Presenter number 1, Mr. Kokoro Shinzato from Yokatsu High School.
And when Tesla lies, burns, making its nickname Vulnerable Eyes. NH is an actor.
Why did you choose the topic?
Because I like chemistry.
Presenter number 2, Ms.
According to data from Nepal.com, in total, more than 60% of transgender in Japan commit suicide. Can you believe that? More than half of transgender.
Explain to us how you think the law can be changed.
I think that most is because to fix the law, government has to move for us. So I
Presenter number 3, Ms. Rina Ihan.
Statistics show that 1 in 7 children between the ages of 0 and 18 live below the poverty line. The creator of this game combined the basic knowledge about money needed in life with the rules of football.
I just wondered you focused on the money education of one.
This is a perception from macroeconomy, which is from the government opinion.
Presenter number 4, Ms. Isabella Stefania Previs.
The growing gap income, climate injustice, discrimination, they all affect one's access to resources. Did you know that out of 2 billion school-aged children, 120 million don't go to school at all and struggles to feed her 3 kids? I don't know when was the last time she ever saw a doctor.
What would you say to a child who wants to concentrate on athletics or art? I don't want to study. I don't want to go to school. I want to be the #1 football player in the world. What would you say to the child?
It's absolutely fine for you to want to be the #1 football player in the world. And if you train and if you devote yourself, absolutely go for it. Remember though that, well, you have to have very basic abilities in math, in literature, in understanding the world and in history, because, well, you still have to do your own groceries and you still have...
Presenter number 5, Ms. Miu Ivan.
Her artistic pictures have been highly appreciated, and it has inspired us to know educational disabilities due to the economic disabilities are more likely to often occur.
So you are proposing after-school lunchroom, and I wonder exactly how this project can be achieved. I mean, for example, where do you have this kind of place, and how do you get the food? In other words, financially, where do the food come?
I think this is further beneficial for children because they...
Presenter number 6, Ms. Adriana May Mercado.
The World Economic Forum said the level of women's participation in political and economics area in Japan remain low. I would like to recommend a couple of ideas that we can promote gender equality to society. The first idea is very simple.
You mentioned politics. How exactly is that defined? Is it women's participation in parliament or things like that?
Yes, in politics area, they calculate how many women are in work as a court judge or
Presenter number 7, Ms. Manaka Hiyane from Yokatsu High.
Have you ever heard of the phrase gender gap or genderless before? And do you know their meaning? The phrase gender gap refers to different men because they are either male or female. Having many women in the meeting makes the meeting run on for longer than planned. After making this discriminatory remark, he was heavily criticized. The issue with his remark lies
Are young women in Japan interested in pursuing politics as a career these days? And I guess the answer is yes or no. Could you tell me why or why not? Could you tell me more?
Younger women have interesting about politics.
Presenter number 8, Ms. Megumi Ikehara from Okinawa Christian University. The title is Vote for Your Future.
According to the Ministry of Health, Labor and Welfare, in Japan, men account for more than 70% of all suicides and about 40% of male suicides. Another fact to keep in mind is that there has never been a female prime minister in Japan. Global average is 24.9%. This appears to indicate that women don't have a chance in Japan because of a general belief that it is impossible for women to be the leader or take on leadership or representative role. I think that it is better to create a system in which students can choose for themselves. Secondly, we should hold a vote for your future regularly in class.
Can you talk to me about why is there such a disproportionate number of men and women contestants today?
In this presentation, I want to say that thinking about gender equality is important and we need to think about...
Presenter number 9, Ms. Hinari Arashiro.
Do you know what it represents? It shows the average time spent doing housework of your working parents who have infants in Japan. According to Minami Fumire's 2015 study of gender represented in elementary school textbooks, 69% of the characters in the textbook were men and 18% were women. Because of these people, gender discrimination is allowed to exist. If you deny it, you can change it.
How do you think you can change this, environment or culture of not raising voice?
We didn't say anything. Nothing will change because the people told us they don't change either.
Presenter number 10, Ms. Yuna Okuma from Okinawa Christian University.
There are many factors to the wage gap. But for today, I would like to focus on Japan's work culture and employment now. Let's look at some graphs. In addition, some women may feel they have to choose either having children or their career.
Everyone has a choice, the way to choose and negotiate. Then I'm asking you if you think that's a reasonable solution.
Gentleness, equality, all equal, I think.
Finally, we would like to welcome the last presenter, Ms. Kurumi Inafu from Okinawa Christian University.
Gentleness is a mindset that aims through social and cultural differences based on biological sex. According to an OECD study, children as young as 5 have gender bodies. We often say the gender bodies that we have therefore change. For this reason,
Types of pronouns that could have gender bodies in Japan. So could you please explain a few? Thank you.
I have from the teacher who is elementary school's teacher.
Can I ask your opinion about outside school, for example, animation, movie? What kind will those influence have the gender inequality in the society?
I think the most important thing is to know to reach this gender, programs of gender. So, one comic is
Thank you all very much for participating today. I think all of you were excellent. And number 1, the Judges Special Award goes to Alice Shirowa. The Superior Performance Award goes to Hinari Arashiro. The Excellent Performance Award goes to Adriana May Mercado. Finally, the Best Performance Award goes to Isabella Stefania Robet. Congratulations. All of you were excellent, but we were really impressed with Ms. or Alice, sorry, I shouldn't use a pronoun, for gender equality. We were very impressed with Alice Shiroma, who you're only 14, but your passion really inspired all of us. So we think you have a bright future and encourage you to keep it.
The first annual English presentation contest. Again, thank you all very much.